Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon to everyone. So nice to meet everyone here today. And I think you know why you are here today. Okay, this is the interview section for the job title that you have applied in my organization. So to start the interview section, so I would like to start with the introduction section. So I would like to ask Miss Sangri to introduce yourself.
Mm, okay. Thank you for the opportunity to talk about myself. I'm Shankri Devrajan. I just graduated from MSU with a Bachelor in Finance. During my studies, I have learned about corporate finance, real estate, research projects. I have knowledge in a financial fields, and I have 1 year experience in A Plus Business Solutions and Rabahat as an accounting assistant. I have excellent communication skill, self-motivate, and able to multitask. I have also have good organization skills. Always give attention on the work and perform in high standard. I strongly believe I can perform well, and mostly importantly, I could appreciate the opportunity to your company.
Is it that all? Okay, thank you so much, Miss Sangri, to share about yourself. Nice to meet you. Okay, I will come back to you again as soon as possible. Okay, next I would like to ask Miss Aisha. Can you introduce yourself, Miss Aisha? Thank you.
All right. A very good afternoon to the interviewers. First of all, thank you for this big opportunity. So I would like to introduce myself. My name is Siti Aisha Binti Azman, and I am graduate from Management and Science University. And my major studies is in accounting and finance, which I'm graduate in Bachelor in Finance and Diploma in Accounting. So I used to apply this job opportunity because I want to challenge myself by experience new thing in my life. So I hope that I have a chance to being a part of this company. Thank you.
That's all.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Miss Aisha, to share about yourself. Okay, next I would like to move on to Miss Kaushalya. Can you share about yourself, Miss Kaushalya?
Okay, thank you, madam. So I'm Kausalya Sivakumaran. So recently I live in Pune at my hometown. So currently I'm taking bachelor in finance and final year finance student in Management and Science University MSU. In August 2020 until January 2021, I required to do an internship placement. So next, before the before this, I did my diploma in accounting. Then I have well experienced work as a sales girl at mall since 2016 to 2020, which is 4 years, and I did job as a part-time role in my free time, where I learn valuable professional skills such as promotion, profit growth, and customer need assessment. Then my family background. My father works as engineer at Panasonic. My mother is housewife, and the last, I have a younger brother. So currently he study diploma in computer science. So that's all from me. Thank you, madam.
Thank you so much, Miss Kaushalya, to share about yourself. Next, I would like to ask Miss Anis. Can you share about yourself, Miss Anis?
All right, okay, thank you so much. Good morning. First of all, my name is Anis Farhani, and I am a bachelor's degree in finance student currently in my final semester, and I am to undergo an internship. So I have a finance background, so the reason I applied for this position is so that I can establish my skills and also my knowledge in terms of finance. So I believe that your company can help me acquire the skills needed as a prospective finance graduate. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Anis, to share about yourself, Miss Anis. Okay, next I would like to move on to Miss Aisha. Can you share your CV? Okay, sorry, Miss Aisha.
Uh,
Can you create now? Okay, scroll down. Okay, scroll down. Okay, scroll up. Okay, Miss Aisha. Based on your CV here, you do have some working experiences already, right?
yeah,
Am I right?
yes.
Why I can see another
Sorry.
document here. Okay, so since you have some working experiences, can you share with me what you have done there? What
Um,
did you learn?
right. Hello.
Yes.
Okay. From okay, first of all, from my as you can refer to my resume, there's two experience from my uh, experience working. So first of all, I'm working as a quality control and packaging in boutique Amirazani in section 7 Shah Alam from February to March 2019. So my role working there is as a quality control and packaging position. So my task is mainly to whenever we have to check, we have to double or triple check the stocks when they're coming out in a day, every week. So sometimes we have stocks like about around 1,000 or more than that in a week. So we need to delegate tasks properly to in order to make sure that each and every the material of the product is good before delivering to customer. So mainly uh, mainly our my working experience is to check the hijab materials, because this is the shop for hijab especially. So we need to check the stocks coming out. Um, so so we need my role is to double check or triple or we have to many times check the each and every materials to ensure that we delivered the good quality to customer. So my working experience is being a part-time tutor in some tuition center from December 2015 until March 2016. So as I am being there for about 3 months, so my role is being a part of teachers in that tuition center. So the reason why I joined or the reason why I work there is to challenge myself being teachers, because I love to teach and I love to share my knowledge to everyone. So I'm trying the new thing in my life, which is being a teacher. So my major subject from in that tuition is in a mathematics subject. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Aisha. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Aisha, for your sharing section. Okay, from here, you have shared a lot of things that you have learned on how to, because you have tutoring, you have teaching skill, and at the same time, you have worked in the boutique, and then you know how to manage the goods and everything. Okay, in terms of that, what are the challenges that you have faced
Oh, all right.
in working during your working period, which means you have worked in two different places, but when it comes to job, everything is the same thing. So what kind of challenges that you have faced? Maybe you can give one or two example of challenges, and you can explain to me how you have overcome it. Right, you have one challenge, means you have faced one challenge, and at the same time you might have find a way to solve, right?
Okay.
Because if you don't find this the way to solve it, it might be a very big problem for you, right, Miss Aisha? So can you share with me the
Uh,
challenges, few challenges, and how you have solved it? Thank you.
All right, thank you for the questions. As what I can share here is the main problem when I work from the past is whenever I work from the first job is quality control and packaging in boutique in Shah Alam. So the main problem that I have faced is whenever the stocks coming out with such a big amount, so we have a problem to manage the stocks because we are lack of worker in there. So because we need to check or we need to double check the material properly because that is the brand that I can say it is a well-known brand because it is from the product is the artist no a public figure, so we need to make sure the product that they coming out is good in materials especially. So we need to check the stocks, the materials, each and every materials, even is it defects or having what uh, like as example in every hijab materials we have a logo brand which is the metal logo brand, so we need to ensure that the logo the logo metal brand is in center of the hijab. So and then the stitch the materials the stitch it's neat. Okay, so as I said before that we have a lack of workers, so as to overcome this problem, I suggest to my superior to have an advertisement to add some extra worker to help us because we are out of hand. So from that, the problem is slowly can solve the problem. So as for the second, my experience being a part-time tutor, as you know that I have experience being a teacher, but my student did not respect me because in that time I just about uh, 19 years old, and then I teach for the students like about around year 6 and until form 5 or 17 years old. But whenever it comes to the teaching time, they didn't respect me because I am too young to teach them. But my purpose working there is I want to share my knowledge because I know that I don't have much knowledge, but but I have one aim, which is I want to help them because I know I know being a student and study, but we don't know the what we call when every topic that we learn, especially for mathematics, if we don't know the calculation, the formula, we cannot do that. So I know that feeling. So my purpose is I want to help them. So as to overcome this problem, for me, it's a major problem for me. I always learn and make more revision every day. to improve myself, especially for my skills, teaching skills, and my delivering skills for them, so that when I applying this method, some throughout my being a tutor in that tuition center for 3 months, I can see that they have improved a lot of their skills, and day by day they respect me, and we can be a friend sometimes. I think that is the most challenges for myself being a tutor. That's all.
That's all.
Yeah, and I hope that I can learn more in future, and challenge myself. Even though even though sometimes uh, I don't want to continue that, but I have to. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Aisha, to share about your challenges. I can see, yes, because you have shared the challenges according to your job scope, right?
Yeah.
Different job, different challenges, but if you see the challenges are the same, just you have to alter it or adjust it accordingly, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much, Miss Aisha, to share about yourself. Okay, next I would like to move on to Miss Anis. Can you share your CV, Miss Anish? Okay, scroll down. Okay. Hmm. Up. I want to look at the education. Scroll down. Education. Okay, Miss Anis.
Yes,
This one, you have done your diploma in management, am I right?
yes,
Okay,
correct.
so I just want to ask you why you have changed not the field, this is considered same field, the
Mm.
scope. Why you have changed from management to finance? Do you have any specific reasons on that?
Yes, okay, thank you. Okay, to answer your question, the reason why I have the change in uh, field is because I want for diploma, the course I took is basically a general business degree in which I learn about management, finance, accounting. Uh, it's all in one course. But for degree, I want a field where I can focus just on one field, which is finance. So that's basically the reason why um, the difference in cost for my degree as compared to my diploma.
So, do you feel what do you think about finance? Is it very hard than management? Because management is something you have to manage, kind of how to manage the organization. Basically, it's more to management side, on the documentations and everything. Finance, if you ask me, it's more to numbers, right? So, how do you find it? Is it easy, or you think it's easy to deal with numbers rather than management?
For me, I think yeah, it is not to say easy, but it's bearable because for me, I think in finance you can learn a lot, like investment, securities, as compared to management. Because like I said, finance, uh, what we want, uh, not to say easy, but it's quite bearable, and most pro and cons. Like in management, I cannot say it's easy. It also has a little bit of difficulty. So finance.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Alice. Okay, next I would like to move on to your experiences now. So since you do have some working experiences, so can you share what you have done it and what you have learned during your past working at your past working place?
Okay, so firstly, after my SPM, I work as a part-time barista at Gloria Jean's Coffee in Subang Parade. So as a barista, basically what my job scope is basically to make drinks for the customers, and also taking orders as well as handling cash deposits during opening and closing hours. And then moving on, after that, I I took my diploma, and then I went to at Standard, and I interned at Human Resources,
Okay.
and my job scope for human resource was to answer calls and handling emails, basically keeping track of uh, the client's records and also setting appointments for meeting. And recently, last year, I worked as a part-time promoter at Artbox Soy Pyramid. And basically, the job was to promote about the food and services to people during the opening of the event and until the closing of the event.
Thank you so much, Miss Anis. Do you have anything to share?
That's all.
That's all. Okay, since Anis, you have worked you have worked as promoter at Art Box in Sunny Pyramid. Okay, as a promoter, so of course you have seen a lot of customers because promoter is something you have to promote, right? Promotes about food and services to people. So how do you handle this part?
As the promoter.
Yes, yes.
Uh, for me, how I handle this is by making myself comfortable. I mean, it's not easy to attract people to to actually listen to what you're promoting. So what I do, it's quite a challenge. So what I did was um, I try my best to promote about the thing I'm promoting to the customer. So slowly I will attract the customer.
That's how. Any strategies that you have used for that?
Strategy. I didn't use any strategy, but I just um, uh, try and attract people. That's all.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Anis, to share about yourself. Next, I would like to move on to Miss Sangari.
And
Okay, can you share your CV, Miss Sangari? Okay, go back to the working experiences. Career summary, career summary. Okay, Sangari, your background based on
Yes,
your
yes.
education qualification. Can you hear me, Sangari?
Yes, madam, but very
Okay,
slowly.
can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, Miss Sangari, based on your qualification, you are purely from accounts. Okay, you are purely from your diploma and also your bachelor's. You are fully accounts. So, and even your career summary, one of your working experiences also based on accounting. Also, can you share with me what you have learned here?
Sorry, madam, I can't hear you. Very slow.
Is it your line or my line?
No, the tone is very slow.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can madam.
Anna? Okay, so my question here, yours is considered purely from accounts, your diploma and your
Yes,
bachelor is purely from accounting, am I right?
yes,
Okay, so your career summary shows that you have done, uh, you have worked as accounting assistant, am I right?
yes, madam.
Okay, can you share with me about your experiences working there?
Experience that I work on.
Yes, yes, yes,
uh,
yes.
So, okay, when I'm doing diploma time, I did in accounting in diploma in accounting. Okay, for the accounting, there is no internship. So what I feel like I need to know more about the accounting so that I plan to work for 1 year. So I take a gap from the studies. So I search for the job like accounting firm, audit firm, tax firm like that. So I get a job from the Plus Business Solution Berhad, which is accounting firm. So from there I learned a lot of skills, experience. I have like experience preparing financial reports. For example, revenue, expenses, liability, equity, how to key in a UBS system, auto count, how to deal with their clients, and how to prepare the SST reports, GST report, and there is a few things that okay, for example, when we receive documents from the client, they will be like very messy, so we need to arrange by sales, expenses, purchase, by according to the alphabet way. So if we when key in time there is a lot of mistake, error, or we need to like we need to call the client and ask for the document, the correct document. So that from there I learned a lot of things like basic in accounts. And also for the SST and GST, there is a few way that we need to do by the report, and also we need to sales minus with purchase, then only the amount we get, the company need to put to the government. So I have a lot of experience with the company gave me.
Is it that's all, Miss Andri?
Um, yes.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Andri. Okay, I would like to ask on this. Since you have purely from accounts, okay. So
Yes.
since you have applied here in top field, you have applied on executive finance accounting. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so I would like to ask on this. You have to be very accurate on the numbers and everything. I think this one is very important in accounts world, right? So
Yes.
in
Yes.
one of the description in our advertisement says that verifying the accuracy of invoice and everything, okay, according to the documents of records, right? So
Yes.
something like regarding you have to be very accurate in the numbers and everything, the documentation. So
Yes.
how do you do this based on your experiences, based on whatever you have done? How, what kind of ways that you will implement that you will be accurate in what you are doing?
Okay, when we are doing accounts for the company, we need to do a perfect report. For example, if the sales invoice, they put 12 ringgit 45 cent. When we are calculating from the one item, when they are doing a mistake, we need to call the client and explain. We need to let them check the invoice number, and we need to let them know that there is a few mistakes from the sales. So they will change the sales invoice again. They will send it to us. So we need to print it out, and we need to attach with the documents. And also when expenses time also we need to do the same thing. When a GST time, they will claim the GST. For example, they will buy stationary things, office equipments. So they will claim in the expenses. So we need to calculate one by one, and we need to key in one by one when they got GST. This one can claim or this one cannot claim. So there is a few steps to do. When liability time also same. when key okay, for the bank recon we need to key the according what the bank in, bank out and everything. Sometimes they got bank charges also, so we need to key one by one. When we did a mistake, when we are doing bank recon time, there is no tally, so we need to contact the customer, not customer, client, that one amount is missing, missing amount. Can we know this amount will customers pay or which they pay, like that. So I learned a lot in a accounting firm.
Very nice to hear this from you, Miss Sandy. Okay, thank you so much to share about yourself. Before that, I would like to ask Miss Aisha to share me another link.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Miss Consulia. Okay, based on your experiences, you do have one of it. Okay, you worked as a sales girl and also promoter. Where is it?
Okay, I'm work as sales girl at Aeon Mall,
Where is it?
at Aeon Mall, Shalam.
Okay, which department or which shop means any outlets in Aeon, any specific outlet? Or
Actually, I'm working at Aeon, so under kids department.
is it the clothes department or what?
Clothes department, yes, madam. Kids.
As a sales girl and promoter. Okay, so can you share with me what you have learned there?
Okay, madam. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, so I did the job as a part time in my role. So so that I learned a lot of experience and a lot of valuable professional skill, such as I mentioned, like promotion, how to grow the profit. Then as a promoter is a marketing professional skill responsible for the of product and to the customers. So as a promoter, I show the product works, take questions, and entrance to the customers to buy our product, so that I've been there since 4 years. So when so when new stock coming, so I need to apply label, for example, price label and the code label. So and then I need to display and uh, and and arrange it on the sale rack, so that every day I need to arrange item on the sales rack, and every day I need to uh, stock take. So so my work as a recording, translation, and stock level, and I need to proceed the customers payment. So that's all, madam.
That's all that you have learned. Okay, have you experienced any, you might have, I think you have came across a varieties of customers, right? Maybe they'll come and approach the promoters, right? They'll ask a lot of questions, am I right? Okay, and since you are clothing, so they might, because in clothing department, sometimes when they are looking at the clothes and everything, they might, they might mess up, then you have to fold back. So many challenges that you might face in that particular department. And sometimes they will keep on changing, they will ask you so many sizes, and at the end they will say, okay, sorry, I do not want this. How do you feel that?
luckily as a promoter, I need to tolerate it. So when how to say so I in first time, so it is difficult for me because I need every day, every second. I have to, how to say, for the clothes, jeans, so something like that. So it was difficult for it is difficult for me. So whatever customer react react as a, how to say, uh, how to say, madam, sorry, how to say, whatever customer okay, whatever customer did, so that I have to handle in the good way, and uh, be patient to the customers. That's all, madam.
So, okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Miss Kausalya, to share about these things. So, Miss Kausalya, since you have worked as a promoter and you have shared a lot of things that you have faced previously in your previous working place. Okay, now I just want to ask, what do you know about top group?
Sorry, madam, I can't
What
hear
do you
you.
know? What do you know about top group?
Top glove. So actually, Top Glove is one of the manufacturing companies. So that it is, I think it is one of the successful story begin since 1991. So it is manufacturing in three countries, which is Malaysia, Thailand, and China too. And they consider their supplier business partners. So is it is marketing office also at USA, Germany, and Brazil too, and it is world largest rubber glove manufacturing, owning and operating 42 factories and 682 production line. So that the name of the owner of Top Glove Company is Tan Sri Dr. Lim Wei Chan, and also their next achievement will be to increase the global market share from 25% to 30% by this year. And then next, the Top Glove is also one of the component stock of the FTSE in Bursa Malaysia. And last, currently the company announced that it is will manufacturing face mask during uh, this pandemic COVID-19.
Thank you so much, Miss Kauslia, to share about this. Okay, so I think we already come to the end of the interview section today. So for your information, this is the first section of interview here in this organization. Okay, so the next one, if you are selected for the position, you will be called for the next interview section. Okay, so for today, this is the only section for you. So before I end the section, do you have anything to ask?
Um, I have I have question. If I'm able to, if I have a chance to being the part of this company, what is the company new upcoming project?
Okay, so on this part, upcoming new project, this one is actually, we have a lot actually, but then I cannot share here because this is consider your full section of interview. If you have this, you can answer if you are selected, okay, because this is considered our own PNC. So we are not allowed to release it, but we have a lot of projects that in our list which we have to proceed. But I hope that if you manage to join our organization, so you can part of it.
Right, thank you.
Anything else before I end the section?
Madam, there is a few products that you are like manufacturing, which is hand production, sexual wellness, and dental care, and others like Lexus and exercise band, Lexus stick. Okay, is that any other new products that you are manufacture or plan?
You want the name of the products, is it?
The new products that you going to do a new products.
Okay, this one, yes, we do have. Okay, we do have in our plans. Okay, we do have new products, which is upcoming products. But the name and the brand name and the implementation of the product is PNC because we haven't introduced yet to outsiders. Still under discussion. Okay, so that is my answer for it.
For
Anything
the
else?
COVID-19 the 3 months, is that any like still the company production is going on, or you just close down for the 3 months?
Was running, but not the maximum one. Minimally, yeah, minimal production. Anything else?
Madam, so I do have a few questions. So first of all, thank you for giving this opportunity. So I would like to know about there is a formal training program for the internship student, and what kind of the project will I work on as an internship? Thank you, madam.
Okay. We do have some trainings for the internship students and we do have trainings for the normal staffs because when it comes to corporate world, when it comes to management, we will be sending the staffs more on trainings, workshops to drill your skills, drill you on the documentations, how to do the documentation and everything. Yes, we do have the trainings for the interns so that they can do the job proper in a proper way because preparing documentation is not an easy job. Okay, so we do have some trainings for the intern students and also our new staffs, especially new staffs and interns.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Anything else? That's all?
And that's all.
Okay, thank
That's
you so
madam.
much. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet everyone here. Hopefully, maybe some of you, I can see you in the upcoming next section of interview if you are selected for the position. So thank you for today. Uh, See you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I
Thank
shall
you,
stop
madam.
recording.